Yo, what's up everyone? TreyMan1 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Journeys anime discussion. Guys, as you know, we do not have another new episode until January the 8th. And to fill in the time, I wanted to make some videos about the anime. And today's video is actually a big one, and that's my top 5 hopes for Season 2 of Pokemon Journeys. If you don't know, I consider Season 1 to be episode 1 to episode 45, the end of the Sword and Shield arc, and the Mewtwo episode was the start of Season 2, which we have a lot of great things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get right into the list. Let's go. Number 5, we have a point for my first top 5 hopes for Pokemon Journeys, and that's to bring back Ash's Pokemon. So much more, but we haven't really get to see Ash's Pokemon other than his Alola ones when he went to Alola. We've been to Pallet Town many times, and we haven't seen like Littlest Bulbasaur, Tauros, Muck, anything. I would love to see Ash's Pokemon return to help him train for the World Championships. Since this is the World Championship, you would think that, you know, he would have these Pokemon ready so that he could use all his Pokemon in that Master State tournament just to have a full, his new team, especially since they need it because of, how wonky their development has been. But I think they could benefit from old Pokemon returning. Like, just imagine some training between some of the older Pokemon and—
Love you, I miss you, Gigoga. Oh, I miss you. I dream about you every night, boy. Such Gigoga.
My bad, guys. I don't know what got into me right there. Come on, Goodra, Pidgeot, just everything. Because this is like the big world adventure. I go all out with Ash's old Pokemon returning from, being released. Everything like that. Let's go. In the number 4 spot, we have to get rid of the episodic formula. Now, let me explain. Pokemon Journeys is an episodic series where, there's self-contained plot. It comes where you're telling a story as well at that Ash is in the World Championship, which has Ash and Bia match. Ash loses miserably to Bia. He gets destroyed. He's like, I'm going to get my revenge. I'm like, okay, let's go. We're going to get some nice training episodes with Ash and his Pokemon to get ready for that rematch. Next episode, we have Go, and, Ash is okay now. Let's go catch some Pikachus, yada, yada, yada. No relation to Bia. Okay, that was a little odd. Next episode, though, we go to the Flygon episode, and, Ash loses his plot. Right? We do in this episode for a bit. He realizes that this one kind of hurt a lot, because this is the Alola episode. Ash was such a great trainer in Alola. This is where he humbled himself to become a great battler and win the league. I thought this would have been the perfect episodes to Ash could have trained. Like, yes, I know this was a Go-focused episode. The Alola episode should have been 2-parter. Farfetch'd had that spinning problem with Brutal Swing. Melmetal had a spinning problem. That would have been so perfect. Riolu and Lycanroc, and so many more amazing combinations. Along with, just in general, this is the region that I actually did good in, and it was such a perfect setup. And even after this, the Fossil episode, all Ash does is fight Team Rocket against Pikachu, and it's like, yeah, that's not really set up for the Bia fight. Which in the rematch he does come back and tie, but that's why X and Y Ash lost to Wolfric badly. And yes, he with Greninja, and him and Greninja end up mastering a form, which was something that they could use in the rematch. And when he lost to Nanu, he lost to Nanu miserably. And, conquered that battle, Berserk mode. You bring him back into the super class off screen. Why? That's such a big achievement. Why was the point of him going down if you're just going to bring him back off screen? Like, World Championship battle should not be off screen like this. This is the World Championship. Yeah, man, that was just such a bad move. That's my biggest complaint. I'm hoping, but unfortunately, it suffers from episodic ways. In number 3, I'm going to talk about my predictions for the team. And obviously, he needs one more Pokemon. A lot of people think it's going to be Dracovish, but apparently, I'm not too big on that side, considering the fact that he's going to get another Dragon type. Maybe a Johto Pokemon if freaking we have Johto remakes. Or, I really, as we know, Sun and Moon gave us Melmetal. Obviously, there might be a new Pokemon release within the next 2 games that we may get during this generation. So, I'm just going to hold off on Ash's next Predicting Goes team. He's going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. But I do think that this is going to be the year he may catch his first Legendary. Now, it may be later on in the year. I don't think it's going to be anything big like a box Legendary. Maybe something like a Latios. Who knows? Ash could get a Latias for his final member. Right now, I think she's good with just Yamper and Eevee. I don't really see her catching any new Pokemon anytime soon. But if I was to give her one, maybe a starter? Who knows? There's always Grookey. Grookey has yet to appear. And a lot of people think that Ash and Go are going to get it. I personally think that Go will catch the Grookey because he has Cinderace. Number 2 is I actually hope that they fix the character development for each of these characters. Now, let me explain. Ash in the beginning of the series was great. You know, he's working for the World Champion Tour, and especially the biggest one being the Stunfisk and Rhydon. You know, he literally goes back and thunderbolts him himself. That was kind of dumb. I'm just hoping that, you know, they keep Ash consistent in the series. As for Go's development is great. I wouldn't really make any more changes for real, but I do kind of hope that he actually has some type of arc where he loses motivation to keep going with his goal. Maybe, you know, he loses his will to catch Pokemon or something like that. And as for Chloe, we still don't know what her goal is yet, but we will find out sooner or later. As for right now, I just really hope that we get to see her character appear more and start to grow and shine a lot more. My one more thing I want to mention here is, let's take a backseat from Lucario and Cinderace just a bit. You know, they actually been taking up a lot of the spotlight. Let's take a backseat journeys with Lucario. Number 1, I really do hope that we get the Sword and Shield arc. The Sword and Shield arc was a great way of showing off many places in Galar and bringing the characters back some more. Obviously, you know, they do have more planned with Eternatus being locked up and Rose actually escaping. It would be interesting to see an Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra arc. Maybe this will be where I'll be, not as an arc, but maybe a couple of 2-part episodes where Ash, Go will come back, meet Peony, find out about a certain legendary, because there's a lot of legend Mon, especially since that there's a connection with Ultra Wormholes in the Crown Tundra. So that is a good possibility. Shout out to my bro Kuro Blitz for that theory. And yeah, I would love to see it happen. Season 1 of Journeys definitely has its ups and downs, but I do believe that the series has a lot of potential, especially with year 2. Like, they are making some changes, like the episodicness. Some episodes slowly starting to appear more. Farfetch is getting development. I'm just hoping that they can fully execute it well and the series can be saved, because right now, it's not looking the best. But yeah, everyone, in the comment section down below, let me know what your top 5 hopes are for Pokemon Journey Season 2. I would love to hear. Peace out.